Koi presents The Monsters of Kampala. A Koi original series written by Joel Gunayaka. Produced by Mbabazi Miracle. Chapter 7. The Order. Sarah's office was cloaked in a hush that spoke louder than silence. The only light came from the blue glow of her computer screen, casting eerie shadows across the room. Nyeko and Amina stepped in slowly, the air thick with unease. Sarah sat behind her desk, motionless, her face pale, eyes sunken from sleepless nights. She looked up, haunted. "What happened?" Nyeko asked, already feeling the dread curl in his gut. Sarah gestured toward the monitor. "After we published the expose on Tadeo, I kept digging. I needed to see if we missed anything. Anything that might explain why he fell so hard, so fast." Her voice was brittle. "I found something. Or rather, something found me." She clicked a folder open. The screen filled with file names, some labeled with names Nyeko instantly recognized. Amina leaned in. Her gasp broke the tension. "These people... I know some of them. Politicians, heads of corporations, even..." She hesitated, her voice faltering. "Members of my own family." Nyeko stepped forward, eyes narrowing. "Sarah, these look like fragments, hints. What aren't you telling us?" Sarah swallowed hard. Her fingers trembled as she scrolled. "They are fragments. These are just the table of contents. The real documents. They're somewhere else. According to my source, Tadeo wasn't the top. He was working for something larger. Something older." "What do you mean older?" Amina asked. Sarah clicked one final file. A document appeared, stamped with an ominous black stamp, a circle enclosing a solid box. The title read, "The Obsidian Order." "A transnational syndicate," Sarah whispered. "A web of mafia families, intelligence defectors, and clandestine military units operating in shadows across the continent. They control not just crime, but policy, media, elections. Tadeo was just a branch. The roots go far deeper, into places we're not meant to see. More mafia families in Uganda have strong ties with this order." Nyeko stared, hollow-eyed. A cold sweat beaded on his forehead. "The night my grandfather was killed, I overheard something. Voices, gunfires, and shattered things all over the house. I thought it was just a power play, but it was a warning." Sarah nodded grimly. "This order, they're obsessed with something called the Panda Vault. It's real, and it's the reason Okello John Sr. was killed. Your grandfather knew something. Maybe he was the mastermind of this dent." "A vault?" Amina frowned. "What kind of vault?" Sarah looked from one to the other. Off-grid, hidden, said to contain the most dangerous intelligence ever collected on the continent. Confessions, bribes, assassination orders, blackmail material. Now, I don't know if these are facts or exaggerations, but if they are still looking for it today, then it is as advertised. Everything. Enough to bring down multiple governments and families, or possibly start World War III. Nyeko turned away, fists clenched. His voice was low, controlled. "So this is the real war. Not just for justice, but for fear, for control. Just as you walked in, I received classified information," Sarah added. "The vault was constructed by a former German war tactician. Rumor has it he vanished decades ago. No one knows if he's alive. But if he left blueprints, then someone has them. And if your family kept ties with him, whoever is in charge can give you the information we seek. Are you in charge of the family now?" She trailed off. Nyeko didn't answer. "Nyeko, do you know anything about the vault?" Sarah's voice cracked slightly, the weight of fear and urgency woven through her words. Please, if there's even a clue you remember, now is the time to tell us. Nyeko looked up, his face unreadable. Not yet. Amina stepped forward, placing a hand gently on his arm. So what now? Are we safe? Nyeko inhaled slowly, the weight of it all pressed down like a mountain. We can't go to war, not yet. We build, piece by piece, brick by brick. We expose the order. We bring the truth to light. But we move in the shadows of this tension at hand, until we're ready. Sarah looked at him for a long moment. There was something unspoken in her eyes. Trust, maybe. Or doubt, or both. And still one question lingered unanswered. Was Nyeko still part of the order his grandfather once ruled? He hadn't said. But the storm had begun, and the Panda Vault was no longer just a myth. It was the key to everything. Monsters of Kampala. Executive producers, Koi Koi Narrations and Creative Nerd Communications.